1919. The sun sets over Amritsar's Jallianwala Bagh as families and villagers gather on the grounds of what should have been a peaceful day. But history remembers this day differently. On orders of Brigadier Reginald Daur, the gates are sealed. Moments later, gunfire shatters the silence, mowing down the innocent in cold blood. Hundreds die, thousands are wounded, and the air hangs heavy with grief and rage, a rage that would shake the very core of the British Empire. This is where Kesari Chapter 2 begins. A film that takes viewers through not just the massacre, but the aftermath, a legal battle as daring as it is controversial. Leading the charge is Akshay Kumar as C. Sankaran Nair, a loyalist of the British Crown turned rebel barrister, whose transformation becomes the heartbeat of the narrative. Sankaran Nair was once a celebrated servant of the Empire, a man who believed in the justice of British law. But standing in the shadows of the massacre, that belief crumbles. The brutal killings led by Brigadier Daur shatter his trust. Nair begins to question everything: the crown, its motives, and his own allegiance. This moment sets him on a path of redemption, not just for the victims of Jallianwala Bagh, but for himself. What follows is a courtroom drama infused with tension, politics, and ambition. Nair vows to take down the Empire's symbols of oppression by exposing the truth behind the massacre. He believes the atrocity wasn't just a tragic act of misjudgment, it was engineered, a conspiracy to crush Indian descent. But Nair won't fight alone. Enter Ananya Pandey as Dilreet, a fiery young lawyer who becomes Nair's confidant and ally. Together, they piece together damning evidence against Brigadier Daur and the politicians behind the massacre. They unearth documents, eyewitness testimonies, and sealed British orders, all pointing to something larger, darker. The British Empire fights back, appointing Neville McKinley, a cunning advocate played by R. Madhavan, to dismantle Nair's case. Neville is calculated, charming, and ruthless. The courtroom becomes a battlefield of words where every argument shakes the walls of colonial rule. Sparks fly between Nair and Neville, their exchanges reminiscent of cinematic courtroom clashes in films like Jolly LLB and A Few Good Men. Despite the drama, the film acknowledges its fiction. While the real Sankaran Nair sued the Lieutenant Governor Michael O'Dwyer for defamation in England, the movie reimagines this as an Indian court battle directly against Daur and the Crown, a twist that amplifies the stakes but rewrites history. As the trial unfolds, the film delves deeper into Sankaran Nair's personal transformation. He becomes not just a lawyer fighting for justice, but a symbol of defiance, a man willing to challenge the pillars of an empire. Heart-stopping courtroom revelations lead to a climactic ending, one that leaves the audience questioning, reflecting, and hoping. Because Kesari Chapter 2 isn't just about a legal victory, it's about a demand for an apology, a reckoning that echoes across centuries. It's a tale of courage, loss, and resilience. Whether in history itself or in its cinematic retelling, it reminds us the fight for justice is timeless.